Touchdown Mallorca. Summer 2025 is on.
Airport where the local time is 3:10.
The mass migration south for sun, sea and sights is underway, but unrest remains in our favourite paradise. Protesting against tourism on Spain's streets is back, and the holiday industry is starting to worry. The issues of overtourism are so pertinent here in Palma. I've just been walking through the streets and chanced upon this protest.
This tent, it represents the main problem we have here in the Balearic Islands, especially in Palma. We have a lot of problems to kind of afford a rent. If you have to pay this in a rent, it's more than your salary. It's impossible to us.
A hot issue for the local press, how the surge in visitors and a boom in Airbnbs and illegal holiday apartments is making it hard for locals to find somewhere to live. Through the busy streets to the government building.
Hi, good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
So, tell me where we are.
We're just like in front of the Parliament of the
Ferran is an environment minister in the Balearic government. Mass tourism is key to his brief.
It's about the feeling of being an outsider in your own place, in the sense that the city has no longer services for locals.
Do you feel that there are simply just too many flights arriving
Certainly.
here in Mallorca and in the rest of Spain?
They're growing it because they want to operate at higher capacity in summer, which is completely... We cannot cope with that many people on the island.
Resorts like this, filled with bars, restaurants and shops, were built for our holidays. Spain's economy has done very well from them. Very few protests happen here.
Of course, I would tell them, don't be afraid. Come to us. We thrive off of having you. We need the British tourism. Yeah,
Everyone's still welcome.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's still welcome. We want you here. We want to give you the best holiday experience. So yeah, don't be afraid of what you see in the newspaper. Not everything is what it seems.
Ambassador, tell me about how busy that flight route is between Spain anticipates 100 million visitors this year, a record. Its ambassador to the UK is keen to stress protests are small and do not represent the view of the Spanish people.
Well, all I can say is that we are awfully sorry and that it doesn't represent at all the feeling in Spain. You know how well tourists are treated in Spain in general, and British people particularly. The atmosphere in Spain is not hostile at all. On the contrary, it is as friendly as ever. And we are working hard, as you know now, not on making numbers grow. We don't want numbers to grow. We want satisfaction to grow in Spain.
The Spanish government has begun tighter regulation of holiday flats. The tourist industry is bitter about the damage rentals have done. A long, hot summer is ahead.
As Simon was saying there, some destinations have tried to tackle the issue, clamping down on holiday rentals and tourist taxes. We know all about those. Lots of you have been in touch with me this morning to say you get it. Stuart says it's totally understandable. It's a problem in lots of countries. Tracy on WhatsApp says, try living in Cornwall. Gino emailed to say, give it a few years. These cities will be complaining about the lack of tourism, though. And Annette says, I understand the frustration, but their protest should be aimed at the councils, not the tourists. Plus, I hope those protesting don't leave their hometown to go on holiday elsewhere. And that's the issue, isn't it, Charlie and Aga? We're all tourists at some point. I guess maybe we should be choosing sort of less popular destinations now.
Well, it works both ways, as you know, the comment showed. Where do you stand on shorts in the office?
I'm very against shorts in the office. Yeah, especially this office, because the air conditioning's very high. You really don't need them.
But what about when you step out?
So there's a level of professionalism. I think the knee is a question, isn't it? I haven't looked at Matt's knees this morning because Matt's in
does it
shorts.
apply to men and women?
Can we see Matt's knees? Look, we can't talk about them without seeing them. Let's see them.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no.
There you go.
Are you the same for men and women?